Hello everyone, welcome to the homestead. So our next project is the pool. Don't know if anyone saw pictures. You can look back on our Facebook page or on the website, or maybe even some of the videos we posted before. You might have seen our pool. We set it up last year on what I thought was relatively level ground and it wasn't quite level enough. Water always tells the truth. No matter what your eye may perceive, no matter what you may measure, water always tells the truth. And there's a pretty significant downgrade to our yard. I think I may have shown you this in another video, but just how it slopes down and off that away. And maybe you've seen it in sorry about my finger there. Some of the footage of the rain that we've had, and you can see there's just rivers flowing down. So what I'm doing is a project to level off where we're going to have the pool. So this isn't going to be very much of an instructional video. This is more just going to be a lot of time lapse of me actually just doing the project and setting it up. Doing a simple retaining wall. It's not going to be higher than about 18 inches. So we get to use the smaller blocks you can get at your home center pretty cheaply. And it's just a simple freestanding retaining wall. If you want a tutorial, if you don't know how to do that and you want a tutorial, I would actually suggest looking up specific YouTube videos on how to do retaining walls. They're really pretty simple. It's more about the prep work. Making sure you have a nice good ditch. You got to have the base of the wall below your grade level, your ground level, so that it has something to root onto. And then good drainage. Those two things are just paramount in any retaining wall project. Good drainage and having a deep enough, flat enough base to start with. So with that, I'm going to set up the camera, and like I said, not going to do too much talking, not going to do too much teaching in this one. You'll see what I'm doing, and if you pair that with another YouTube video, and doesn't have to YouTube, Rumble, anybody, another video that actually talks about how to do a retaining wall, you'll see what I'm doing matches up with what they're doing, and you'll get the gist of what's going on. So I'm going to get at it. Obviously not going to be a one-day project. This is going to be multi-day, mainly because I don't have enough blocks to do it all, but also just because it's heavy, it's back-breaking, and we did pigs this morning, which I'm sure you've already seen that video, and I'm tired and sore from that. So here we go. Okay, so here's where I'm at with this. Looks pretty good, huh? I think it does. Definitely got some low spots, got some high spots. Would need at least another truckload of material to really grade it properly and even it all out. So problem is, it's Friday, 5:25, and the material supply place isn't open on the weekend, and they're already closed now, and I've got to get to Ruth's softball game, Ruth and Zipporah's softball game, playoffs. So don't know if this is going to get done by Monday, which was my goal, because we got friends who are going to be visiting, and I wanted to get the pool up for them. So the final grading and actual pool erecting may have to wait until Monday and Tuesday. But I'll keep gnawing on it, and for you, it'll just happen in the next part of the video, which will happen now. Okay, so I was able to find another place nearby that's open on Saturday that has bulk material. I had to pay a little bit more to get a little bit less, but you know, it was worth it to me to get the project done and done right the first time, rather than, you know, doing it kind of halfway and then having to deal with it later or redo it later. So I'm gonna work on spraying the sand out to fill in the low spots, take down the high spots, and probably start putting the pool up. All right, here we go. Okay, I think I'm done grading everything. Now, it's not perfect. There are still definitely low spots and maybe some high spots, and the overall slope may still trend that way. It's significantly less of a slope, and what I'm hoping to be able to do is, if I need to, basically just level it one post, one footing for the pool at a time. Just, you know, a block here, a block there, and even it out. That's essentially what we did last year, but we had such a massive slope that one end of the pool was like 3 feet higher off the ground than the other end, just to get it close, and it wasn't even really close. It was a definite deep end and shallow. This is a significant improvement. May not be the last time we address this. We may make continual improvements on it depending on how it works this time. May want to take it down again in the fall, add some more material. We've definitely got more blocks, so we could increase the height of the wall, continue grading out. But if we don't get it up now, we're not going to have much of a summer with it anyway, and we've got friends coming in 2 days that we would love to have the pool up for their visit as well. So I'm gonna call this part done, and I'm gonna go get the pool and start setting it up. I don't know if the video caught it or not, but we ended up finishing and got the pool up. The battery ran down, and I didn't notice until I was done, so I'm not sure how far into the recording it got, but it's up. More or less level. Did have to do a little bit of blocking up on this end, but not too much. A lot less than last year. So we're working on filling the pool up now. Takes forever, takes a ton of water, probably a couple tons of water in reality. Probably do the math, but I don't want to. So this project is done. We can have a pool for our friends and for the rest of the summer, which is great because the heat is definitely here. So this one is a success for now. and we'll see how it goes. We do have a small leak in this pool, and I tried to patch it yesterday. Seemed like it was holding, but now I'm seeing some water dribble out, so I don't know if it's dribbling from there or from another hole. Got some more patch material. You know, deal with it as we can, if we can, and that's it. So, done with this project. On to the next one, which I believe is going to be a hoop house out there. And life goes on. God be with you all in all that you do. And remember, keep the faith, keep up the fight. God bless.